I don't know if people still put the highlighter on the lip like that, but I'm gonna do it, okay? Sorry y'all, I forgot to record an intro, so we're gonna get straight into this video. I'm gonna prep everything right now and y'all can just watch how I do this. Okay y'all, so we just prepped the skin as well as the eyes, and today we're going to use my friend's palette that she just came out with, which you can find on Instagram. And I'm gonna link this palette in the description bar and you can check it out. Isn't this palette just like so perfect? It literally has all of the colors in here that you can imagine. So we're gonna use this palette today. I'm gonna start off with these two colors here. I'm gonna use a fluffy brush. This one that I use like all the time is like my favorite brush to use. It's the Morphe R624. I don't know if it's still available, but just use any fluffy brush like this. That'll definitely get the job done. These eyeshadows are so buttery and pigmented. I'm proud of you, friend.
Feeling like Jericho, feeling like Joe, we lost this shit. Got on my course to get alone.
Okay y'all, after everything has been blended out, I like to just go in, which I'm gonna use this color here and pack that on with a synthetic brush. I'm just gonna use the same brush that I used when I applied my concealer. So it's just a synthetic flat brush. This is a MAC 252S brush. This color is so pretty to me. I've been using this. This is my third time using this palette and I really love this color. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the same brush that we used to apply our crease color and just blend everything a little bit, make everything seamless. Now I'm gonna go in with a brown liner instead of a black one. You can use black if you choose to. However, I feel like brown is a little bit more subtle and it's not so hard on the eye. It's more softer. It makes the look more softer. So I'm gonna use Brush Brown Brush Stroke by MAC Cosmetics. Foundation time. The summertime, I like it to be really lightweight, more on the sheer medium side. So I'm gonna go in with MAC's latest release, which is the Face and Body revamped and is now called Studio Radiance Face and Body. So as y'all can see, it's very glowy. The next step that we're gonna do, my favorite concealers, which y'all always see me use it. If it's not one, it's the other. It's one of the two. So we're gonna go in with Born This Way concealer. I like to use the color Maple and Honey. I mean, you could stop right here and go on to the next step if you want to, but I'm a little extra, so I'm gonna brighten it up just a tad bit more on the inner part of my eye using honey. Okay, so now I'm gonna set my concealer that I just did underneath my eye using Airspun, and I mix it with Laura Mercier. You don't have to do this. You could use whatever setting powder that you choose, but this is what I personally like to do. So I'm using a damp sponge before I actually apply the powder underneath my eye. The way I like to set underneath my eye is I don't really like to bake. I literally just take the powder and I'm putting it in areas where I want it to be more matte than dewy, because I get really oily in my T-zone. I'm combination skin type, but on the outer parts of my face I'm really dry. So to avoid all the dry, cracky, flaky looking skin, I like to use more hydrating products. I always like to use a tinted color powder to dust off the excess of the lighter translucent powder that we use, just to make everything flow and look nice. So I'm using MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in dark golden. I'm using a round brush just like this one. This one is the Morphe E48.
Just pretend it should never happen. Half of us laying place to argue.
And then we're gonna go in with Fenty Beauty's cream bronzers in chocolate. And I'm also going to be using MAC's 197 S brush, which, by the way, it looks like this. And then I'm just going to blend it out with Morphe's RG8 brush. I don't know if this is still around. Use a brush just like this if you have one. And we just gonna blend out everything. The bronzer essentially is just to bring the color back to the skin so you don't look so pale or just like one color. We need to be 3D and not 2D. And we're just going to use a fluffy brush like this. I'm using a Urban Decay brush that came with one of my palettes and I really like it. So I'm just gonna blend out this contour on my nose. I'm gonna go in with Cocoa Naughty, which I'm gonna use this color to set the cream bronzer that we used earlier. Oops, I got a little mascara dot on my face, but don't fret. We're just gonna let this dry, and then once it dry, it flicks right off. I'm gonna apply my lashes off camera. I do have a video showing you how to apply lashes, which I'm gonna link above, and you could check out that video if you want to see how to apply lashes like I do. Okay, y'all, so I've already added my lashes as well as I did my brows off camera. If you would like to see an updated brow routine, because I've changed it since I last posted it here, make sure you hit the like button below to let me know that that's what y'all want to see, and I got y'all. So now that we're done with our brows and our lashes, it's pretty much almost completes the look. I just want to add a few touches. Okay, now we're gonna go, I need some blush. So I'm gonna go in with MAC's Flirting with Danger Mineralized Powder Blush. It's just this really pretty terracotta color. I'm gonna use MAC's 129 brush, which I don't think they sell this one anymore. I think it's 129S, but basically a blush brush. I'm just gonna go in, because I mean, it's summertime, right? So we're gonna keep the summertime going. And I don't know, right now I feel like blush is really trending. Next, using MAC's 240S brush, which is just a fluffy, bigger than a eyeshadow fluffy brush. This one, I like to use this to apply my highlight. We're gonna go in with Fenty's Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo. Damn, that was a lot. I feel like both of them serves its purpose. I haven't used highlight in so long because honestly, yeah, when I go to work every day almost, I really don't put makeup past my mask. I'm still wearing a mask at work. I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm still wearing a mask at work. So whenever I go to work, I don't put on makeup anywhere down here. Honestly, it's refreshing to come to y'all and show y'all like new makeup looks and stuff, because it's hard not being able to wear makeup at work and you work at a makeup store. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're gonna just go in lightly, take off the excess. We're just gonna go in and lightly, yes. Do y'all see that highlight? Everything I use is very hydrating. I'm just going in with that highlight, and I like to kind of mesh it with the blush a little bit. See? Girl, yes. I'm almost looking like a glazed donut, but that's okay. I don't know if people still put the highlight on the lip like that, but I'm gonna do it, okay? We're gonna use a mixture of these two colors right there. And I'm just gonna use a flat brush like this. I'm just gonna dip in both of those and pop it right in the inner part just to brighten it up a little bit. Oh, y'all see that little highlight? I'm gonna use some setting spray just to set everything, make sure everything looks good, which it does. But I'm just gonna go in with cork. I like to fill it in wherever I naturally have the darkness of my lips at. But you could keep it like this if you want to, if you want more of that matte lip. If you want a lip that's gonna stay on all day, then I definitely would do the retro matte lipsticks. Me personally, I like my lips to be juicy. Can you make it juicy for me? I can make it juicy for you. You get sweaty for me. Can you get sweaty for me? I like to put it on the bottom first, but you know, stop playing with her, because she ain't none of them. She ain't one of them, not the one or the two. And here we are. So if you're feeling this really beautiful, glowy, peachy, summertime, vacation time, you can use it for any time, honestly. Especially right now, 'tis the season for the peaches. Yeah, and that pretty much concludes everything. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. If you like videos like this, please make sure you hit the like button as well as subscribe and hit that bell notification so you could check me out every Sunday. I appreciate you. If you made it this far, you're a real one.